How's practice been this week?
It's been okay. I mean, practice really hadn't been a problem all year.
You talked about earlier in the week about players being banged up. Are you seeing any progress with guys?
Well,
getting back?
we're seeing some progress, but we're pretty banged up. It's a pretty physical game on Saturday.
I imagine you would hope to get a lead and then get a chance to place in the younger offensive line.
I just hope to win a game. That's all I hope.
I guess kind of in terms of that, how's Justin holding up? Seems like
He's good.
doing better this year.
Yeah, he's probably one of the. I mean, we play 6 straight games. Nobody's perfect, but he's in pretty good health.
It'd be nice to get a win this week and then have the bye week.
Yeah, it's always good to try to win before the bye, especially, coming off a couple of losses like we've had. It'd be good to get a win.
You said yesterday, I think they had 3 starters on the line that were not practicing. Was that the same today?
I don't know.
All right, thanks.
In terms of, I guess, the guard play, Parker are continuing to earn.
They just roll. It doesn't matter. All 3 of them play. I mean, Shamir didn't play as many reps in the last game for whatever reason, but they're all 3 going to play. So, I mean, Shamir actually started. So it's a 3-man rotation there right now.
Do you know how you'll arrange practice next week? Is that,
Yeah, the coaches will be out. We'll probably take Monday off, give them Monday off, and then practice the rest of the week and give them the weekend more likely.
In terms of, I guess, keeping up the positive mood with the team or anything, is there anything you say to them this week?
The team is way more resilient than you guys and some of the fans. The team's playing. They're not, they just keep playing. It's like we talked about after practice today. You put in so much time and effort, and you don't get to play that many games. If you're not excited to play in the game, something's wrong with you. I mean, you got to look forward to the games. Put in a lot of work to get there.
You played, I think, 3 of the top 10 defenses in the country earlier this year, one of which you beat. Has it been harder this year in terms of that?
I think the way the schedule has, we've hit them on the front end instead of the spread out. And, for whatever reason, in the Mercer game, we didn't get the ball a lot. So you don't run up the same kind of numbers that you normally run up. They did a good job possessing the ball. So even when we haven't played the better defenses, we've run very few plays. So the stats are going to be skewed a little bit. But we're not close to being as good on offense as we need to be either. So it's a little of both.
I imagine explosive plays, that was kind of one of your key stats every year. You've been really good here, and it's down through these first 6 games.
Yeah, well, against good defenses, it'll be down, And Georgia Southern, going into their last game, they were up there pretty good defensively. I mean, they've got a bunch of older guys that have played, a bunch of guys up front that are seniors. Linebacker, the transfer from Florida State, is a good player. The Gallion kid is a really good player. I mean, they got a good front group.
you mentioned the perimeter blocking before. Is that something you still feel like needs to get a lot better?
It's always can be better. Yeah, I think we've improved it some of the last 2 weeks. So hopefully we'll continue to get better with that. It's going to be big this week too.
Is that somewhere you'd like to see Quay kind of step his game up a little bit?
Yeah, Quay's a better. I mean, there's no secret he's better with the ball than he is without it. But you can't play and just be the guy with the ball. I mean, that's too big a key and too big a thing. So he's willing. He works at it. He'll be okay blocking, I think.
Another team with speed at the receiver position.
Yeah, they're really good receivers. Got some guys that are really quick and fast.
And I imagine you'll be in some situations where there's going to be.
There's always situations when you play against the option team where they're one-on-one. There's always a lot of situations like that, yeah.
I'm curious, I was writing something about Clinton, and I know that when in his class, he was one of the later guys to get offered. Like, what was kind of, like, what would have made him a maybe more appealing candidate, like a prospect, someone who got an offer? Like, what, is it like the speed, or is it something particular that?
Well, you recruit guys and you lose somebody at the end, and you take somebody who was rated on our board. At the time, I don't remember how many A-backs we took. So maybe we lost one at the end, and I think he was committed to Georgia State or somebody, and he came here, and he's been a good player. So far, he's been really explosive.
It's interesting, like you look at him, and you've got him and Quay and JJ, they've all got a couple of years left, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
well, there's only two seniors on offense that are playing,
all right.
the center and the quarterback, that's it.